multi-talented. We know we keep saying about him being beaten in 6 ranking finals. I think it's only a matter of time. He's been knocking on the door. It's only a matter of time, I think, until he wins a big event. And you never know. It could be this week.
6 times the ranking event runner-up. Can he get across the line? The answer is he can. Will he? Could it be this tournament? Well, his opponent, Andrew Paget, I was just speaking to his wife there. The health problems he's had in recent years, back to sort of 4 years ago. So gastrointestinal disease, a perforated bowel, diverticulitis, had 6 months out of the game, had an operation, 10 inches taken out of his bowel, but he's back and in full health now.
Yeah, and that kind of just puts everything into perspective, doesn't it? You know, all of a sudden snooker doesn't seem so important. You know, health is obviously everything, and if you're healthy, you can enjoy playing, and that's often when you play your best snooker. After his game last night, I'm sure he feels like he's on cloud 9, and this possibly feels like a free hit for him.
And what can we expect from this match? Because also just to mention, Jack Lazowski had his health case as a teenager. He's in fine fettle. What can we expect?
Well, I mean, just how Andrew Paget pulled that match out of the bag from needing 3 snookers, you know, to win that match. I mean, what a boost of confidence that would be. He's had some good results already this season, so he's playing, as Stephen said, maybe giving this a free shot. It's a shot to nothing for him. He could go out, you know, release the shackles, go out and play his game. He's a very attacking player, and I think that last match will give him great confidence. So it's a tough match for him, but you never know.
Well, that's what we think about Jack Lazowski. Here's what he said to Dave Hendon.
Jack, how excited are you to get stuck into this tournament?
I wouldn't say I was excited, but you know, got a game in a few hours, and got to get myself ready for it. And you know, it's like business, isn't it? So time to go to work.
How are you feeling about your game right now?
I don't know, really, ups and downs. Good sometimes in practice, but then I'm not kind of bringing it out on a match yet. But I think as the season goes on, hopefully you get more comfortable in the match situation, and I'll start playing some good stuff.
You confident? You don't seem too confident.
No, I'm never really that confident. I get out there, see what happens. I'm quite erratic, aren't I, with my game, so see what happens.
Stephen, that's very interesting, him saying he doesn't feel very confident, because when he's at the table, he's about as stylish as any player I've ever seen.
I wish I felt as confident as he looks at times, because, you know, that's the hardest part. But yeah, maybe he's just trying to take the shackles off, just trying to enjoy it and play his way into this event. There's always a lot of media and hype around Jack Lazowski, you know, question marks around him. For me, he's an unbelievable player, and as Ken said, that it's only a matter of time before he wins a big one. He's an attractive player on the snooker table. This is a very attractive event. He'd be a very popular winner.
And also, just in terms of the work he did with Peter Ebdon, mentally, that stuff's game-changing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, any sort of advice from someone like Peter Ebdon, you know, he was such a tough opponent, very, very strong mentally, never gave up. You know, he had all those great attributes, Peter Ebdon, and if he passed any of them on to Jack, well, then that would do him good. But, yeah, I mean, he's lots of experience now, Jack. He has the talent, lots of experience. I think most of it is just about confidence, you know, about going out and performing the way he can perform, the way we know he can, and he has to do that on a regular basis against the big players in the big tournaments like this.
Of money at stake. So without further ado, we can get the table one players out by handing to Tahir. Money at stake. So without further ado, we can get the table one players out by handing to Tahir.
Masa al Khair, welcome back to Riyadh for evening session snooker. The Saudi Arabian Snooker Masters. Well, this afternoon we saw seeding upset Anthony Hamilton, Liang Hongyu and Rory Thaw, just to name a few, marching on to the next stage of the competition. Will there be more upsets on the cards tonight? It's time to find out. Now, don't forget, there's lots of action happening on the outside tables. You can watch that live on Matchroom Live. But right here on the TV table, it's time to introduce our players. And they last met at the 2022 German Masters. So up first, please welcome the world
Andrew Paget made a great escape last night against Alexander Ersenbacher. He won a frame late on, having needed 3 snookers. So he's delighted to be here, and now centre stage against Chad Lazowski, a player with real star quality, but still missing a trophy. Best of 7 to reach the last 48 round, and then the winner from there will go through to face, of course, top 16 in the last 32. Jack Jones is waiting eventually. Whoever does win this match plays the winner of the match about to start between Martin O'Donnell and Matthew Stevens. Yeah, as Radzi was saying, Paget has had serious health problems which have affected his career, but he did get back on tour through the Q School at the start of last season.
Yeah, I knew he was unwell, didn't know the extent of his problems, but it's good to see him back. And yeah, I mean, winning a match last night, I mean, that must be a great boost, and needing 3 snookers coming back, and ooh, didn't expect to miss that. But yeah, it should sort of give him that confidence. Sometimes when you get out of jail like that, you sort of, it is a great boost for you, but I wouldn't want to be missing too many of those shots, giving this man chances. Yeah, he's such a prodigious talent, isn't he, David? Like, great to watch, Lazowski. And I know we keep harping on about, you know, the 6 finals of the ranking tournaments that he's lost, but at least he keeps putting himself in that position, keeps knocking on the door, and eventually you would expect to open and get his hands on a trophy. I think he deserves to. No. He's still got to do it against the best players in the world, and it's just a matter of a bit of confidence, isn't it?
Well, it's clear from the interview I did with him, he wasn't in the mood to talk himself up, which is probably wise in a way. Just concentrate on playing. It's a big match, of course, as we've been saying all week. No ranking points if you lose coming in as a seed in your first match. So he's looking to get back in the 16. That won't happen, of course, if he loses tonight. But this is a chance to get going straight away.
Just wondering if he's got an angle. We go into the pack of reds here. Well, he tried to. Gave it plenty of power, but it was a big target. Missed all the reds. Now, is he going to take this red on? Yeah, good shot, good recovery. A little bounce off that cushion might give him an angle, but not much of a bounce there, so I don't think he can do much more from here. As you see this pot once again into the corner pocket. That was a great attempt. The angle just wasn't there, so end of break. Unless he attempts a double.
I guess he felt the only red he could leave was the one he was attempting to double. And also, I mean, he's an attacking player anyway, but he won't want to get involved in a tactical affair with Paget, because that is Paget's strength, really. He's come through the Welsh scene, very experienced player, twice Welsh champion, in fact, and good tactician, not a heavy scorer, really. Only 15 centuries in his career on tour. So an open game will suit Lazowski. Another big night here. Some young talent on show as well. Ben Mertens from Belgium, Gong Shengzi from China, Anthony Kowalski from Poland, Bulsku Reves from Hungary, as Lazowski knocks in a beautiful red. He's in the mood to attack tonight. In the mood to get into the reds here of this black. But he's just stuck a little. Yeah, it was slightly hampered, but we've seen what his strategy is going to be tonight. Question is, if he does break down, can Paget pounce?
He's very open, very aggressive. Didn't have to take that red on, but a chance for Paget to knock this red in, get a few points on the board, settle down. He'll be a little bit nervous, there's no doubt about that. Hasn't played on television many times. A lot of his wins have come in qualifying, not on the main TV table, so it'll be new to him. Now, does he take the opportunity to go into the pack? Nice angle on the brown. He does, and that's a good shot. Okay, it hasn't worked out the way you would have liked, but the positivity was there.
Fine.
I always had this red over the green pocket, but a bit more difficult than he would have liked. Well, it was a great attempt. He felt that pocket was, well, a really big pocket because of the proximity of the red over it, and he was trying to make a plant here off the red. Just caught the red, but not enough to knock it in the pocket. Well, has he got any angle on this yellow? Try and go into those 5 reds just above the pink and black. He's tried to, but no good.
Okay.
Now, it's a possible. Yeah, nothing available there, so that's why he had to go into the pack of reds. Could play a straightforward safety shot off this red, but it's a possibility of a double. No, not entertaining it.
Traffic budget. Again.
It's one of the youngsters I didn't mention earlier, Paul DeVille, of course. He's actually a university student, but he's up against Neil Robertson tonight on table 2. Playing as a top-up player, not actually on the main tour. Yeah, nicely done. Caught that red a little thick, but he still got the cue ball back towards Bolt. But Lazowski has knocked in a beauty.
1.
Now trying to get into this cluster and get them all open and get the frame one. Is he on one?
Again.
Well, he was, but he didn't pot it.
Lazowski. Again.
A little congested, isn't it, around here? He's going to take the black, and then possibly that red that's close to the cue ball. Oh, he's overhit it. That was the problem. He's trying to leave the cue ball in an area that he'd have the 2 reds into the right centre, and also this red into the left corner. It's gone too far. Oh, that was a very aggressive shot. Okay, you can only leave that red. But still, I think a good safety shot might have been a better choice there. It's been a very open first frame, and not many safety shots.
No, exactly.
This opener.
Exactly, Ken. I mean, Paget's approach is exactly the same as Lazowski's. As I say, he's sort of tactical game you think would be a strength, but he's not really employed it yet. Dave Gilbert has won the first frame of the night against Alfie Burden on table 3. Table 5, Gong Chengzi from China about to win the opener against Jackson Page. Remember, the winners in this round play each other, and then those 16 winners play the top 16 on Tuesday in the last 32 round.
I don't think he's got away with it. I think there's enough room to pot this red past the green. He's having a quick glance at these 2 reds because he knows he's going to need at least one of them to see. There's one of them past the blue and pink into this left corner pocket. I think the bottom one does. Oh, well. That's not a great shot. He's lost the cue ball there completely. Good recovery though. Still not ideal. A little bit closer to the cushion than I would have liked.
Five.
Yeah, I think that bottom red pot's 27 points in the lead, so he's gonna actually need both reds. And it's going to be quite difficult because you saw that little brush off the red. It's sort of, it's not potable into the left corner now. It's not potable into the right corner. So how is he going to get on it? He is blessed with tremendous cue power. He's going to need it. And, it's no good. He may be snookered. Might just have the edge of the red.
12.
Well, it's been a bit of a sloppy frame all round, really, hasn't it? And Lazowski has left a chance here, 31 in front. But Paget has some sort of chance. Yellow not in a great spot.
1.
There's a chance he didn't think he was going to get, but now, all of a sudden, the yellow is the pivotal ball here. If you can knock this blue in and try and get near that ball cushion, just right or left of the yellow. As long as he's not straight, if he's got any sort of an angle, he could get out for the green. Now, what sort of an angle has he got on this yellow? Slight angle. Big shot, though. Yeah, it was a big shot. If he got it, he would have been on the green into the middle, but would have given him a good chance. Could be in trouble here if he can just knock the yellow past the blue and lay a nice snooker. Yeah, good shot. And I think he's, well, look where the yellow's finished. I think he's close enough to the blue that it's made it even more difficult. It's not like a one cushion escape. This is so difficult to hit. Gonna play it off ball cushion, side cushion, and just try and hit that yellow, but it's so gotta be so careful he doesn't hit the black. It's a good attempt. Is he gonna hit the black? Oh, misses it, but leaves a free ball.
Lazowski 4. Big ball.
Pink counts as 2, 29 in front already, 27 on. So, as I say, it's been a frame that's been very open. There's been quite a few mistakes, but it looks like Lazowski will win it. Although, of course, Paget won that frame last night. The free ball he got was on the last red. Of course, it makes a big difference. Effectively an extra red and a colour. As it stands here, he needs one 4-point snooker to tie. 31, the difference 27 on. But he's in one himself. Expect him to hit it, but it's just sort of lost control of the exchange. Well, he's got a good result here, nicely done. They have played a couple of times. Lisowski's won them both, most recently the German Masters 2 years ago.
Well, missing the yellow, but more importantly for Andrew Paget, Jack Lisowski's knocked that brown into a nice position. Big target there now for him to try and hide the cue ball behind. So 31 in front, which means that Andrew Paget needs one 4-point snooker on all 6 colours to tie the frame for a respot. So still in the, he's still got a chance. As I said, that green and brown now, they're big targets over there. This looks a good angle. Is it going to go by the brown? Almost. Good attempt. Very, very good attempt. This time he's got him. Maybe a 1 cushion escape, but he's got to be careful here. Can't hit this too hard for fear of maybe hitting a high valued colour. Oh, good shot. Yeah, good hit. Oh, another good shot from Andrew Paget. He's pretty good at getting snookers. Now this is much more difficult to hit. Once again, a 1 cushion escape, but cue ball has to travel. Good distance, missable, very missable. Doesn't want it going off.
Well, Paget has turned the screw as he did last night, and Now he can tie. Obviously green on the cushion, but he's got himself 27 behind, 27 on. Could be a respot. Neil Robertson's won the first frame against Paul Deville. Stephen Maguire the first against Ben Mertens.
Two.
Well, he's tried to snooker Jack Lisowski using the blue and the pink, but very dangerous shot, particularly leaving the screen so close to the pocket. But no good. Oh, this cue ball's gone very close to the corner pocket. Well, I wonder will he attempt a double here into the right corner pocket. It's close. It's very close. Great shot. That was played. Obviously speculative, but it was played. Safety in mind, of course. Always known that he was going to be on the brown. And now, what a chance.
7.
What a shot.
Yeah, so this respot is on. Blue, pink and black. Points will be tied. Black comes back on.
Well,
Still needs good cue in this pink. Middle of the pocket.
18.
So the black to force an extra black. And in it goes. And the cue ball has gone in as well. Wow, can you believe it? So after all that, it is Lazowski's frame. What a horrible way for it to end for Paget.
And frame.
He was hoping it might just hang on. It didn't. This is what happened. Black's in, but the cue ball joins it. Wow. So Lazowski, without having to do anything in the end, has won the frame there. He leads 1-0. What a start.
Pot some good balls. I'll be very disappointed. Yeah, there's a mistake. Last thing you wanted to do was give Jack an easy opportunity in this next frame.
1.
We always say, don't we, David? It's so important, even in these short best of sevens, to get off to a good start. Lisowski will be so relieved to have won that first frame by default almost.
Well, exactly. I mean, he nearly threw it away. We'd never know now what would happen on the respot. Just that red wriggles in.
7.
Yeah, and of course, had he had lost it and Paget had won it, I mean, what a boost for Andrew Paget, and it certainly would have knocked Jack Lisowski for 6. Well, has he gone too far with that cue ball? Is he on anything? Yeah, good recovery.
13.
And a couple of reds to play on. The red above the black, and I think maybe a red couple down from the pink that's available into this left corner. Yeah, the second red just below the pink I think is available.
16.
Big shot on this blue already. Not close.
17.
It's more the fact he wasn't on the black, that was the problem. So, it's a promising opening, didn't come to much.
Nice opening red. Now when you've lost the frame, as Andrew Paget has done in that opener, it'll be a good time to, you know, make a nice frame and then break, just eradicate sort of the gremlins.
8. 9.
The next loose red is the one above the black, and of course if he pots that, I think that will release another red into the opposite corner pocket. The red just above this one to the right, that's the one he's having a look at. I think that's available.
16.
Once this one disappears. Well, he's left himself a nice angle. I mean, he could play for the loose red, but he may attempt to go into the bunch and bring 2 or 3 more into play. Needs to be played with a little bit of pace. That's worked out pretty good. This time, a little bit straight on the black. Needs a lot of reverse side on this cue ball. Now watch the spin. Has it got there? It has done. Excellent shot.
32.
Excellent chance as well to hit back here in style, having lost in agonising fashion in frame 1. Lisowski was in. ended up taking on that long blue, didn't really threaten the pocket. He looks pretty confident. He's playing at a good pace here, Paget. He's not sort of overthinking things too much. Of course, he's won 2 matches so far, so he's nicely played into the tournament. He's guaranteed points so far. Of course, Lazowski isn't, unless he wins the match.
Touching wall.
He's taking these nice and pretty confidently. Thought he might have shaken him that first frame, but this has been a good break, good response, showing a bit of character here.
56.
Red colour red will be enough. That's why he's having a little glance at the score. He could pot this red stun into the blue if he wished. Have the pink or the blue next. No. Decided to just screw back for the blue. Impressive break now. This is the frame ball.
It's just amazing how many times you see that frame ball, as you say. So 45 in front, still 51 on. Overcut the red. Well, frame 1, as I said, was agonising for Paget, and this could be similar, just in a different sort of way, if Lazowski can make the clearance.
Well, that was beautifully cued into those tight middle pockets, but he's going to need another good one. He's not as close to the red as he would have liked, and it's not a great angle. He's got a slight angle, but he needs to play this with a bit of pace. Very missable. Very missable indeed. Ooh, has he got away with it? I don't think so. I think this is cuttable. Okay, cue ball and red very, very close to each other, but I think it's okay.
Yeah, so it's surely going to be 1 each. Could easily have been 2-0. Either way, actually. It's been very open. A lot of chances in this match so far. Paget doesn't get much time on the TV table really throughout a season, so he's going to relish the chance to be out there. Damage already done. Lazowski did have a chance to clear it, missed that red to the left corner, and it's Andrew Paget who levels the match at 1 each. Neil Robertson, by the way, 2-0 up on table 2 against Paul Deville. Dave Gilbert, 2-0 up on Alfie Burden. Stephen Maguire, 2-0 up on Ben Mertens. 1 each, Gong Chenzi and Jackson Page. 1-0 Wu Yiza over Anthony Kowalski. 1-0 Bulsku Revej over Jordan Brown. 1-0 Martin O'Donnell over Matthew Stevens. The winner of that match plays the winner of this one in the next round. Well, terrific pot with the cue ball pretty tight to the cushion.
Yeah, great opener. A little bit unlucky with the kiss on the red. He may just... I thought he was shaping up for the black, but he missed the blue the previous frame. It cost him the chance to win the frame in one visit, but oh, that's better. Nicely cued. Didn't hit it with a lot of pace, just relied on the straight cueing and nicely into the middle of the pocket.
6. 7.
He'd love to be able to get over to the left-hand side of the table as we look for the red just above the black into the opposite corner. Didn't have the... just didn't have the angle. Decided to try and make something happen, but it's gone wrong. Andrew Paget looking on, and he'll be thinking, well, this is a difficult shot and a very dangerous shot to take on. Very missable. You can't see the line of the shot. Just sort of guessing a little bit, and you've got to be careful he doesn't... Yeah, I was guessing. Very, very difficult shot to negotiate that one.
The results be 14.
Yeah, just 14 scored from that first good red. From Paget's perspective, as I say, got back on through the Q School that started last season, so this is the second year of the 2-year card that he received. So the end of it's got to be top 64. He's currently 88, so clearly this is a huge event for him in terms of points. He already won 2 matches in it, but would love to press on and shore up that ranking position. Has played at the Crucible 2011, he got there, lost to Jamie Cope 10-7 in round 1. Is he going to reach? Just. Oh, what touch. Alex Krizan, the referee, was poised there in case he had to replace it.
chance for Lisowski. Can swing the cue ball, maybe off 4 cushions. Big target behind yellow and blue. No, didn't fancy that, but it's not too bad. If it misses the brown, it could be okay. It's not bad.
So a little safety exchange. We've not seen much of that side of the game in this match, but needs must. He can play that side of it, but prefers, of course, as most players do, let's be honest, the open game.
That was the target behind blue and yellow, but unfortunately got so close to the plant that the red has stayed pretty close to this left corner pocket. This pot is made a lot more difficult with the proximity of the cue ball to the ball cushion, and of course if he takes it on, he's got no chance of getting on the colour. But he doesn't want to leave it there. He might be forced into taking this red on. No, maybe he's just playing safe. Didn't want the double kiss. He was playing safe on it, trying to play a containing safety shot. Didn't want the double kiss, and he's left it. What can Lisowski do here? It's very, very congested. Pink tied up. Black not in a great position. He's got a straightforward yellow, but he'd love to get that blue back on its spot.
Well, couldn't have known for sure where the cue ball was going to finish there, and could have been better. Look at this yellow. Yeah, nicely done. It's an adventure, I think, watching Jack Lisowski. Never mind how he plays the game. We know he's capable of brilliance. Won a great match with Ding at the Crucible this year, 10-9. I know Stephen Hendry's a big fan of his, but can get a bit exasperated sometimes when just the odd mistake creeps in.
Yeah, he's just very talented, isn't he? He just loves going for his shots. He could pot anything, but ultimately can miss anything as well. Yeah, so you could pot that wonderful yellow into the middle and then could easily miss that red. He's just so inconsistent. He's got to find that consistency to really compete with the best players in the world. The real top players in that elite top 16. He can beat them on his day, there's no doubt about that. We've seen it over the last 5 or 6 years, but beat them consistently. Just got to be. He's just got to sharpen up the game. Too many loose shots. Get the best players will ultimately cost you. Now, what can Andrew Paget do here? Black is going to be tied up if he pots it, but there's still, well, maybe not there from that angle. Oh. As I said, from that angle, it looked like maybe when the black goes on its spot, it might be able to be potable into the left corner. Yeah, it's just what's happened there. He's overrun the cue ball. Doesn't have a great angle on this red. Straightforward red, but the angle is not ideal. Oh, that's very unlucky. That is extremely unlucky. He did his best to try and get that cue ball out into the middle of the table, give him some sort of shot, but that is unlucky to finish there.
Advantage of 9.
Gilbert in a hurry tonight. 3-0 up already against Alfie Burden. So Gilbert 1 away from what would normally be the final qualifying round, that last 48. But of course, everyone here at the venue, it's round 4. Nil Bulski Reves, the 17-year-old from Hungary, over Jordan Brown, former Welsh Open winner. Hello? No, just for a moment I thought that might find its way in.
Yeah, wonderful shot.
1.
The kiss on the yellow gives him a shot at the brown. I'm not quite sure whether he can avoid the green with the cue ball though. He's playing the green, so he can't avoid potting the brown and hitting the green, so there's no value. He's trying to play a little safety shot.
1.
Tried to get the snooker behind the brown, didn't succeed, but still has left his opponent with a sort of precarious position here. It's not straightforward. It's very difficult to get this back to ball, the cue ball. That's all he could do, and he made a good job of it. Zewski starting to play a little bit more safety now. Andrew Paget has got his concentration. Oh, this red could be over the middle pocket, and it has. So a chance now. The patience and those few safety shots forced an error. Can he capitalise?
Oh. The results to 1 and it's better 5.
In some ways that shot sums up the match, really. Things just not kind of going to plan. Chances abounding, but not much being made from them. Another potential opening goes astray. After this match, whoever wins it will be Ryan Day, Stan Moody, because Stan, second year of his tour card, playing one of the best in the business in Ryan Day.
Well, is that cue ball far enough? Is this red cuttable into the left middle? It's a fine shot. Yeah, it was. It was on. And is he on a colour? Needs that cue ball to slow up or keep going. Neither. Right in no man's land. Of all the places. Now, can he just trickle up to the yellow and leave a little snooker? We've got to be careful of not leaving that red into this right-hand middle pocket as we look. It's a delicate little shot. Oh, just made it. Good shot.
The results to 1.
of all the balls to hit
Foul, miss.
the black.
Lewandowski 7.
Alex Chrisan, the referee, putting them back.
Foul and a miss.
Trying to hit that red, of course. It's near that right centre pocket. The possibility of even potting it. But when you're playing off one cushion, it's hard to judge because you see how wide the cue ball is coming off that first cushion. A lot easier to judge off maybe two cushions, but in this case he doesn't have that available to him. Well, it's not bad. He'll settle for that. Nearly potted it.
Paul De Villiers pulled frame back, so 2-1 to Neil Robertson, not having things all his own way on table 2. Steve Maguire 3-0 up on Ben Mertens.
Yeah, you could see the disappointment in his face there. He's trying to avoid pink and reds there and screw that cue ball off a couple of cushions, back up for those reds just in the middle of the table. Would have had plenty of options. Now, can he cut this red in? Oh, it's not bad. It needs a bit of luck. It's okay. He's on the blue. Yeah, a little bit of pressure on this, but I think he'll get it. Yeah, good shot. And now all the balls are in the open. What a chance for a steal here. He was in a lot of trouble a few shots ago. Tucked behind the yellow.
12.
All of a sudden, he's got a chance to snatch the frame.
$13. $18. $19. $4. $25.
He's gone into the lead now. And he's got to mind his business here. Keep it simple. You can play for green or yellow here off this last red.
28.
You can play up for the blue. Yeah, that's okay.
29.
Now anywhere but straight. When he puts this blue, doesn't want to be straight on the yellow. Just wants a nice angle. Knock that cue ball, just bounce it off the ball cushion. Give himself a nice angle. And anywhere but straight. And what is he? Pretty straight.
4.
It's amazing. He's got to work the cue ball now to get onto the screen. Oh, he's done well. This time doesn't want to be straight in the green because otherwise he can't get on the brown. Body language would suggest he's dead straight on the green. He's going to need the brown. Well, that's about the best he could do. So big shot coming up, 16 points. He's looking at the scoreboard. He just needs the brown, but, well, this is far from easy. Pressure on it. Needs it for the frame. Be a great steal.
And a budget, 39.
Well, he's not left it. So 16 in it, 22 on.
Foul, miss. And a budget 4.
Well, can't afford to do that again. Otherwise he'll need a snooker.
From here.
Paget has had a look and wants him to play it from where the cue balls come to rest. Must hit this.
It's not too bad, but it is cuttable. And he's got to be careful of the cue ball. If he does take this brown on, the cue ball, watch it. Watch the right middle pocket. Good pot. Very good. That should be enough to win the frame. Jack Lazowski needs 2 snookers.
And a budget 4.
Well, 24 in it, so were to put the blue 19-1 to tie on the pink. Well, not a great start to his bid. Leaves a chance at the blue. Paget needs the blue to lead 2-1. Well, not to beat. He's going to get another chance at this blue. Lazowski really has to tighten up in this match, otherwise it could be an opening round exit for him. He's had chances, not really been scoring. The frame he won was when Paget went in off the last black. And since then, Andrew Paget has taken the next two. So the Welshman in front here in Riyadh, leading by 2 frames to 1. Remember, it's first to 4 who progresses. So Andrew Paget in front, 2-1 against Jack Lazowski. It's first to 4 here. Dr. Nasser from the Saudi Federation, of course, who were supporting this event along with the Ministry of Sport. Very proud to have this big ranking event in his country. Dave Gilbert also proud right now. He's beaten Alfie Burden 4-0 in just over an hour, so he's the first winner from this session. Next match on that table is Nopin Senkom against Amir Sarkosh. He was here until 2:30 last night. 3-0 down to Ross Muir, turned it round to win 4-3.
Another chance with Jack Lazowski here. Delicate little shot into this middle pocket, playing with a little drag. He's playing a very open, loose, attacking game. There's just some shots that he's gone for, and they've cost him, particularly in that last frame of red. Into the left centre. He didn't have to take on. And now he has to go to work, basically, and try and muster a frame winning break. That was a nicely little played shot, just brushing off the base of the pack of reds. Brought another red into play, left of the pink. And this is where he's at his best, Jack Lazowski. Very fluent, quick scorer. Got a great eye for break building, great touch. It's only just the other parts, the sort of the dark parts of the game that sort of let him down. Just doesn't like playing them. It's gone wrong.
41.
Sure, he's not attempting to plant, is it? Once again, it's just very, very loose. Didn't have to play that shot. just so annoyed with his previous positional shot that didn't want to leave the table. But sometimes you just got to take your medicine. It's such a, once again, very, very, very risky. And it could be costly. Not saying it will be, but it could be.
Once again, Andrew Paget hasn't had to sort of work for the opening. It's been handed to him. He was always heading to that near jaw, so has not pounced, and Lazowski very quick to the table here. Now needs to really focus. He's 40 in front. This is another good chance, you've got to say. Well, he's missed the pack altogether, so this is not one of his best performances tonight so far. He's battling to make something happen. Yellow slightly in the way.
Lazowski 8.
Well, is this red on? Past the pack into this bottom right corner pocket. It certainly is. And a nice little brush off the blue. Certainly helps. So a chance to eat into that deficit.
Steve Maguire's just beaten Ben Mertens 4-0, so experience telling there.
Red goes to left middle, and when he pots it, that will release the two reds just to the left of it. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. First real bad one, you'd say, that Andrew Paget has missed in this match. It was a wonderful opportunity, wasn't it, to get back into this frame?
Yeah, that's the worst one, because Lazowski's struggled badly, hasn't he? And you know, he's very beatable tonight, but Andrew Paget didn't press on there when the chance came. It was a big win for him last night over Ersenbacher, but it was round the back. It wasn't really seen by anybody. This is different. As I say, doesn't play on TV much, so Were he to win tonight, it would be a massive victory for him, and maybe that's just the prospect of that is just coming into his mind a little bit.
I think he's left this red. Wasn't easy to get that cue ball back behind the black. Yeah, good shot.
1.
So chance now for Jack Lazowski as he looks at the score. He's 35 points in the lead. Andrew Paget will be extremely disappointed. Not that he didn't win the frame from that last position, but at least
8.
clear up those loose reds and get himself right back in it and keep control of the table.
9.
He's missed the opportunity and it's going to cost him the frame.
Yes, and Lazowski will be delighted with 2-2, having struggled really. It's been stop-start, but there's still time for him to turn it on. We know he's capable of that. Don't be surprised if it happens now.
15.
Having just dodged a bullet or two.
Okay. 21.
I just wonder, by winning this frame and sort of getting out of jail a little bit, will it sort of focus his mind? Will he still keep going for his shots, play very loosely, or is he going to just wait a little bit longer, play a few more sensible shots and wait for a better opportunity to get in? Remains to be seen.
Thirty-three. 35. 38.
Well, Paget definitely had his chance. He was 30 behind, but missed that red to left middle, and eventually Lazowski's done enough here.
38 and frame.
So 2-2, match still anyone's. Lazowski may still have to raise his game, and Paget would have to handle the pressure if he gets a chance to see it out. 3 frames remain, it's all square. So 2-2. It's been a very open match. There's been a lot of errors, but it's also been exciting because it's the kind of unexpected that's keeping people watching here. First of 4, of course, to reach the last 48 round, the round before the top 16 come in. Plenty of them already here backstage. Ronnie O'Sullivan, John Higgins, Mark Williams, the class of 92 all in attendance. Wu Yiza has beaten Anthony Kowalski 4-0. We saw Kowalski last night on the main table, but beaten tonight as Lazowski knocks in a long red. I did say he may just step it up now. That's only one shot, but what a shot it was.
Yeah, you just can't cue the ball much better than that opening red. That was beautifully struck. Now, imperative. He leaves a nice angle and potting this red on the black.
9.
That's okay. He's going to lead Really need to stun into these red. You don't want to screw into them because you could lose the cue ball, so stun into them. Yeah, like that. And with a bit of luck, he should be on one. He's on one into the left centre, but that was well played.
16.
Did as well as he could there. Looks a little bit hard.
17.
He's okay. Doesn't have to do much with the blue. Doesn't need to get close to the next red. He can, being left-handed, he could leave either of these two reds into the bottom right corner pocket, just right of the pink as we look. Now one good pot. Nicely positioned on the black and back in prime position. It's pretty good.
23. Thirteen. 31.
Wow.
38.
Once again, it's gone wrong. He's hit that, under-hit that. I mean, he had such a margin for error for that red that he's close to into this bottom right corner pocket, but it's no good. So just a safety shot.
Rizalski, 28.
Yeah, and it wasn't a great safety. He caught the yellow. I mean, the cue ball should have been near the cushion. Paget removing the safe red, 38 behind. Whoever wins plays Matthew Stevens or Martin O'Donnell. More likely O'Donnell. He's 3-0 up. This is a better safety from Lazowski.
Has he got the cover on this red into this bottom corner pocket? The answer is no. Oh, where's the cue ball? It's going in, is it? Oh, that's unlucky.
Under 34.
That is unlucky. Now chance. Ball in hand. One good pot on the red. Would be nicely on the black.
I'm sure the youngster in the middle there was just checking the live scoring on the other tables. Yeah, nice pot from Paget.
1.
Yeah, I'm sure that youngster was on the WST app. Now, what can Andrew Paget do here? What a golden opportunity for him once again. Whoa. Wow. Could have been kinder. Okay, he's got this red. He's going to need the extension you would expect, and not guaranteed to be on a colour after this shot. He's got to negotiate the cue ball off the reds and hopefully screw up for a pink or blue here.
Yeah, well, he is on the pink, but we saw in the last frame a little bit of pressure did come on, I think, because he may have sensed Lazowski was not at the races, and therefore he, Paget, has a chance tonight. As I say, it would be a big win in a big tournament. Can be slim pickings down the world rankings. Last season he earned just under 13,000, so obviously if he could get guaranteed at least 11 from this event alone, that would be a massive result. Bushki Reves, by the way, from Hungary, 3-0 and now over Jordan Brown, so new player on tour from a new country really for snooker, going really well.
Played that nicely. Nice little cannon on the red just to push it out away. Open those two reds into the right corner, but also get nicely on the black. So that opens things up even better for him. Just that one last little shot. Still 11 behind, but loads of points available. Lazowski was in with 38, misplaced positional shot. Well, it looked like he was going to make a big break himself.
Yeah, I mentioned Jordan Brown. He's in trouble, 3-0 down to Reves. Every match has its own subplot here in this tournament. And we're still in the early days. Remember, this is round 3. There's 9 rounds in total. This really now is about keeping cool for Paget. Golden chance to go within one of victory.
39.
Yeah, he had a little glance at the score there. You saw him looking up at one of the monitors. This black will put him 12 points in the lead. Another 3 reds, 3 blacks. That would be enough. So worrying times for Jack Lazowski.
Jackson Page there, 2-2 with Gong Chenzi.
This could be the key shot. This is missable. Oh, I thought it was the key shot. I didn't expect him to miss it, but it was missable. He wasn't on it as well as he would have liked. And just hit that near cushion. Just stopped it going into the pocket. What a chance. This is not a gimme. Safely into the pocket, and what a chance missed once again from Andrew Paget. Missed the red into the left centre in the previous frame. Has he left his opponent off the hook once again?
Okay. 4.
Lovely little touch just to hold the cue ball nicely on this red. Should play up for blue here. And it's straightforward. Now, nice angle on the blue, just stunned down for the yellow. This will put him 4 points in the lead, so you lead up to and including the blue. Quick glance will tell him that.
17.
Well, Paget has had the chances, hasn't he? But Jack Lazowski, hot favourite for a 3-2 lead now. I can tell you on table 3, Nothpan Sengam has potted 10 reds and 10 blacks. So he's on a maximum. We'll keep across that, but obviously need to see Lazowski take this frame out. Brown and blue to do that.
Lovely little bit of reverse side. Doesn't have to do much with the cue ball here. Just make sure it is blue. Oh, why are you stunning the blue in? All he had to do was just drop the blue in.
26.
Kind of sums up the evening, doesn't it? There's been a lot of errors, unexpected moments.
Why would you dig down on the cue ball there? You only need the blue. Just make sure of it. Oh, that's a good shot. Very good. Now all of a sudden he's got Lazowski in a spot of butter here. This is certainly not straightforward to get safe here. What a miss on the blue. Don't tell me he's fluked it. Has he fluked it? Oh, well. Well, that is just so unfortunate for Andrew Paget. And so fortunate for Jack Lazowski. Probably didn't deserve that, really.
Lazowski 5.
One snooker to tie here. I can tell you Sengam's on 104. He's on a possible maximum on table 3. That would be the first maximum in Saudi Arabia. Right, well, as Paget tries to get the snooker on table 3, as we've been telling you, Nothpan Sengam, who actually made a maximum in World Championship qualifying, he's on one here. Look at this for a chance, Ken.
Yeah, he's got to pot the red, take the cue ball in and out of bulk, and get back up for the black. All the colours, apart from the pink, just off its spot. But they're all there now. Come on. This needs to bounce.
As well, so well done to him. That's his third of his career, but it is a very profitable one, to say the least.
Yeah, congratulations to him. Such a lovely, humble guy. And what an achievement. Making history here in Saudi Arabia. First maximum ever. And a nice prize to go with it. Unless, of course, somebody equals it.
Well, there's plenty of snooker left to play, isn't there? Some big hitters coming in as well. Yeah, wonderful moment here for Nopin Sengon. This was the black. You can see in the background the scoreboard there. Just steadied himself for it, didn't he? No sort of wild celebrations, but delight, clearly, and great pride. That was frame 1, by the way, so still obviously a match to be won there.
Paul, Brzezinski for.
Well, that was well spotted. Nice plant, and it's got a nice angle on the yellow here. Lovely shot. He's played this well. He's on the red. Yes.
Okay.
Into this bottom right corner pocket, but he's coming around to have a look at the black. I'm not quite sure whether that black goes into the left corner. It doesn't look like from our position here. If the black doesn't go, he's going to have a very difficult job of trying to knock this red in and get up for maybe the blue. It's difficult. He had to go up for the blue and he's missed it. And could be very costly. There you see the black obviously didn't pot.
So Jack Lazowski, who's struggled a bit this evening, not really any big breaks to speak of, but in the key moments he has come good. He's looking to come good, I guess, here. Try and put himself in the next round. As long as you hear this time to improve, this initial round, we've been saying it all tournament, but it bears repeating it. The pressure's on the seed because, of course, if they lose, they get no points. But once you win that match, I'm not saying you can relax, but that at least has gone away. Well, he likes to switch hands. I know a lot of snooker fans love to see Jack Lisowski play, love to see him doing well, would love to see him, of course, lift a trophy. And it's some trophy, this one, by the way.
Oh.
Neil Robertson has advanced 4-1 against Paul Deville, so Neil Robertson, of course, not in the top 16 at the moment, but that could all change by the end of this tournament.
Well, that was an excellent shot, straight down onto this red.
18.
Because potting this red, it opens up the black then, of course, and now gives him a great chance
19.
to try and make a frame winning, and of course, which will be match winning break from this position.
Twenty-six.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
27. Four.
So far so good for Jack Lisowski. Still a couple of reds available left and right of that little bunch underneath the pink. Oh, I say that once again. Careless positional shot. Does this red still pot into the left corner? No, it doesn't. So end of break. Well, it really was a wonderful chance to win frame match there.
Lisowski, 42. Can you please stop moving? Stay there.
Just a bit of movement in Paget's eye line. Referee making his feelings clear. But in goes the red anyway. What a pot!
What a brilliant pot for Andrew Paget. Had to take it on. He didn't feel that there was a safety shot available. Forced into it, got it, and now he's got a wonderful chance to get back in this frame.
9.
That was nicely played. Holding the cue ball for this red into the corner and opening those three reds that were in a little bunch there together. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, he could play the pink here, but wouldn't be a bad idea to take the yellow either. Get it up on its own spot. Thinking of it. Either one is still okay, but like to get that yellow on its spot eventually.
Three.
I'd have to say, David, the only problem ball you would see here, maybe that red along this top cushion. That could be the key ball in this break.
29.
He could play on that red now, but he may just tidy up the two loose reds first. No, he's going to play on it. And he's nicely on it. He's got a nice angle. He missed the red in the previous frame, didn't he? Into the opposite pocket, hit the near jaw. Can't do that here. Just nice pace. Not too hard. Yeah, nicely played. Well played.
38.
Now they're all there for the taking. It's just a matter of holding yourself together.
Yeah, I mean, he got in with that terrific long red, didn't he? Looked like he'd been sort of put off initially, but just got down, knocked it in. Now it's in his hands to keep cool and take this all the way to a decider.
Five. 46.
I wonder, is that problem that he didn't get the yellow on his spot? Will that create a problem for him here? It shouldn't. Looks okay. Slightly hampered by the yellow, but not so much that makes this pot any real sort of difficult. Yeah, well played. I think we're going to the decider. This has been an excellent break. Wonderful red to get in, and he's held himself together very, very well.
Yeah. And it's been a very hard match to call from the off. It's been open. There's been mistakes. There's been some good stuff as well. And this has been Andrew Paget's best contribution, just at the right time to keep the match alive. So the brown is frame ball for 3-3. Well, every credit to Andrew Paget.
80.
Made his highest break here of the night. Terrific 87 from the Welshman. So we're going all the way. Our first decider on the main table. 3-3. It all ends in the next frame.